Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Now, Atiku rejects Oshiomole's attack. There was a narrative some time ago that Oshiomole, attacked Atiku because Oshiomole is from the APC, and now Atiku is from the PDP. But I don't know why he would attack Atiku. But at the long run, we're going to get the reason and why Atiku has rejected Oshiomole's attack. Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, yesterday rejected what he called use of uncomplimentary words by former Edo State Governor Adams Oshiomole. Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, yesterday rejected what he called use of uncomplimentary words by former Edo State Governor Adams Oshiomole. Atiku, who took exemption to the verbal attack, said the former Edo governor was being distraught by his increasing popularity. A statement released by the spokesperson of Atiku Okowa campaign organization, Kola Ologbodiyan, said Nigerians expect Adams Oshiomole to note that presidential campaign addresses serious issues and is not a platform for throwing tantrums and irresponsible commentaries. Now, in a television interview, Oshiomole had on Wednesday claimed that the article is totally insensitive to Project Nigeria. The former governor added that Atiku's speech in Kaduna, where he was quoted as having said Northerners should not vote for Southerners, is clear indication that the PDP candidate is not unfair. Oshiomole, a deputy director general of the Presidential Campaign Council of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and also in his running mate Kashim Shettima, said Atiku is the weakest link right now among the three leading candidates, including Tinubu and Peter Obi of the Labour Party LP. But the statement by Atiku's spokesperson said Nigerians are not ready to accept such apparent HPD attitude from him towards the nation's preferred leader, Atiku Abubakar. Well, the nation leader, preferred prophet or preferred man of God or preferred imam or preferred sheikh. It doesn't matter who God has blessed, and who God will choose. God knows best. In any case, Nigerians will not be surprised to see Adams Oshiomole turning around and at Atiku Abubakar's inevitable victory and inauguration on May 29, 2023 to condemn Asiwaju Tinubu and declare his current unsavory comments against Atiku Abubakar as mere political statement or political prejudice or political bigots. That is what all these politicians are. I'll tell you, the level of nepotism, the level of nonchalant attitude, nonchalance, you will know that yes, Nigeria needs discipline, and as it is, the leaders who should volunteer themselves first. Whereby they said where there is no vision, my people perish. Now there's a way you will change the narrative. Now you still tell them there is a vision on ground, because we adopted democracy, we adopted a particular system of governance. Now, if there is no vision, or there were no vision, there are no vision, and the people perishes, it simply means they were ignorant of the word, or ignorant of the constitution, or ignorant of the policy, the system which has been put in place by democracy, or by agreement, by law, and by agreement. That's what it is. Because if democracy says the government of the people, for the people, and by the people, that means there's the people that will agree and accept, okay, if this is saying this is what he wants, and the other saying this is what I want, and everybody agrees of what they want or on what they want, and then they can abide by the rules. That is where it's embedded. Now you now tell me you're a politician, and you still tell me politics is dicey and politics is dirty. I don't know. But if you're a politician, people practicing politics and then moving from one sport to another. There are some that are political scientists, they study politics. But notwithstanding, the ones that study politics may know theory. If he does not practicalize, he may not be a professional. But the ones that did not go to the forward school to study political science and become politician, in Nigeria, they'll start trying to make way out of no way. Just because they know policy, they know law, but does not mean you are unruly, you overrule a law. Now check what the antecedent of Nnamdi Kanu is still. Now, Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of the DSS, and the compromisation of from the judiciary is just what is worsening the situation, whereby someone is called Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation. Yeah, if judge says this is the final verdict, if he does not sign or he does not want the case to settle, he wouldn't want that, because that's the same thing that is happening to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has been, launched, and I don't know, I don't want to use that word, adoption and all that, all the way from Kenya, and they brought back to Nigeria, and you see the narrative. So if there are policies and there are, systematically somebody, or let me say, a citizen should understand that this is the right thing to do. This is not the right thing to do, because we adopted democracy from the United States, and the United States will tell you, in God we trust, in their motto. Now in Nigeria, my motto, I don't know if you know, but I'll tell you, it says peace and unity. Now, a land that does not have peace, or that does not even trust in God, can that land have peace? Because the United States will wake up in the morning, as the citizens will say, God bless America. Now, in God we trust is their motto. As you, I don't know, but I'm just trying to do that now. Some of my colleagues will say, let's just try and say God bless Nigeria, because it's not easy to say God bless Nigeria, because the leaders or the government have really, they add their cake and have it. You can't have your cake and have it, or you can't eat your cake and have it. They've had their cake, they ate, and they want to have it back now from the public funds. That's where they get their salary, and the stress is too much, stressing Nigerians, stressing citizens. Now is uncalled for. Now they are there, dragging, or let me say, arguments on. They are sharing arguments on what does not have a base. Now Atiku is saying Oshiomole said something democratically PDP or thereabout. Though I want he's not teaching anybody anything. What he's doing is that what he does to you politicians is that greed. The greed will be enormous, because when you start seeing money, you want to change figures. And the reason why Atiku even rejected Oshiomole's attack, I don't know reason why Oshiomole will even attack Atiku. For those that are just joining us, this is what it says. It says presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, yesterday rejected what he called use of uncomplimentary words by former Edo State governor, that is the person of Adams Oshiomole. Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, yesterday rejected what he called use of uncomplimentary words by former Edo State governor, that is Adams Oshiomole. Atiku took exemption to the verbal attack, said the former Edo governor was being distraught by his increasing popularity. A statement released by the spokesperson of Atiku Okowa campaign organization, his name is Kola Olugbodiyan, said Nigerians expect Adams Oshiomole to note that presidential campaign addresses is a serious issue, and is not a platform for throwing jabs, tantrums, and irresponsible commentaries. That is what it is. Well, that is where we're going to draw the curtain, and we would like you to share your views in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.